Hello, ladies. Our subject today is cherish. A lot of times when we think about cherish, we don't think about the fact that in the traditional wedding vows that it doesn't just mean to cherish the wife, but also it has a statement in there to cherish the husband. And we might have a little bit of difficulty thinking, well, how can I cherish my husband? Because when we think about the word cherish, we think about something that is fragile and maybe like china, like when you go to wash your china and you have to be real careful and you don't put it in the dishwasher and you'll do it by hand. And that's kind of how a lot of times ladies are referred to. And we might have a hard time thinking, how can we possibly cherish our husband? But I have heard it said that if we think about our relationship with our husband as being a male, kind of comparing it to how us mothers feel like about our sons. We want to cherish our relationship with our sons. And that would be the same thing. We would want to cherish our relationship with our husband, even though sometimes we might think, instead of, as I said, china, we might think of a man as like a rough piece of wood or something that you don't have to treat in a fragile way. Well, in the Bible it tells us that Mary took all these things and pondered them in her heart when she thought about her son, Jesus. So she cherished the thought of her son, and that's what we should do with our husband. Well, we are going to talk about 3 different points of cherishing. And the first one is, ladies, we need to stop nagging. There are scriptures in the Bible that talk to us about how women that nag, there's one that says a contentious woman, a wife are like a constant dripping, and that is in Proverbs 19:13. Also, another one says it is better to live in a desert land than with a contentious woman and a vexing woman. This one, it says a constant drip on a day of steady rain and a contentious woman are alike. I don't know about you ladies, but Proverbs 27:15, where it talks about a drip, that we could be like a constant drip. My husband refers to me as the Proverbs 31 woman, and that just makes me feel so good. I don't know that I would want to be referred to as the Proverbs 27:15 woman, and I don't think any of us would want to be referred to as that. So the very first point is, let's be careful about our nagging. Second, verbalize your appreciation to your husband in words, with your mouth. Appreciate him. Let him know that he is awesome to you and that you cherish him. Don't have him be the butt of your jokes, talking about him in a way that is inappropriate around, even if he's not there, you're talking to other women and you're not talking about your husband in a way that would be honoring unto the Lord. That is something that we don't need to do, even if we're doing it in fun. That is never a good thing to do. So we need to be very careful, and we need to verbalize our appreciation to him himself. Let him know how much you appreciate him, but when you're talking about him to other people, tell them how much you love him and how much you appreciate him and how valuable he is to you. And that's part of cherishing. Number 3, it is connect with him emotionally. Okay, ladies, we all know that we like to talk. we like to talk a lot. But men, it is a proven fact that they do not use near as many words as we do, and we don't have to necessarily verbalize things to connect with him emotionally. For instance, RL and I can be driving down the road, and he can look at me and he can tell me, he'll say, "Babe, are you feeling okay?" And I'll be thinking, "Yeah, I feel fine." And maybe about an hour later, I'm not feeling well, and he actually saw it in my eyes and in my face before I even knew that I wasn't feeling well. That's a classic example with our eyes. We can talk to our husband with our eyes. We can let him know how we're feeling, and just by the way that he can see it in our eyes and the way that we're looking at him. We need to brag on him. We need to make him feel important. And I am excited about this part because I have an easy task here because my husband gives me a lot to brag on him about. I am very proud of him. And he will do things that it makes me proud, just the way that he treats me on a daily basis, but then his accomplishments in life. If you were actually here and you could walk around our house and see, we have framed plaques and things that show different accomplishments that he has done in his career and in life, and maybe articles from the newspaper and those kind of things. And that is because I'm proud of him. And likewise, he's proud of me. But we need to connect with him emotionally. When he is doing something, if it's a sporting event that he enjoys doing, be there, cheer for him, be his cheerleader. It is very, very important to connect emotionally with your husband. So again, the 3 points of cherishing is: first, stop nagging; second, verbalize your appreciation; and third, connect with him emotionally. Thank you, ladies.